Alrighty, Smarky family. DJ here with another edition of Was It Worth It SmackDown. This week we had the Superstar Shakeup, and things got a little crazy, so let's get right to it. We had AJ Styles came out and talked about what happened last week on the main event of SmackDown, and he still not happy with Shinsuke Nakamura. And he came out and talked about it, and Shinsuke didn't want to show up, so Rusev showed up instead. And the match was very good. But AJ Styles was about to put a lock on him, and Aiden English didn't like it, so Aiden English interrupted and disqualified Rusev. So it was an okay match. You don't have to watch it, because the main event with them three is even better. We got Paige made a main event with Aiden English and Rusev versus AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan versus Rusev and Aiden English. I'll get to that later. Next we had Jeff Hardy versus Shelton Benjamin. Well, Shelton Benjamin came out and talked about how he didn't want Chad Gable with him. He never needed Chad Gable with him, and Chad Gable needed Shelton Benjamin. So Randy Orton comes out, right? Yeah, we think we're going to have a fight with Randy Orton and Shelton Benjamin. But that doesn't happen. We have a surprise visitor with the Superstar Shakeup. We have your new United States Champion, Jeff Hardy, who defeated Jinder Mahal on Raw last week, comes to SmackDown with the Superstar Shakeup. And it's awesome. I mean, I like the move. I love Jeff Hardy since he's come back with his brother Matt, and I just hope they do something. They keep the title on him for a little while with on SmackDown. It was a really good match. A couple of times you thought Shelton Benjamin could have won, but in the end, Jeff Hardy finds a way to win, and I'm glad that his first night on SmackDown with the title, they let him win. So, good match. Check it out, please. Thank you. And next we have the Bludgeon Brothers versus the Usos. Harper versus Jay. Okay match. Jay did a little bit, but as we all know, the Bludgeon Brothers are going to be tough to beat. I think, the New Day and the Usos are going to have to team up. I'm sorry. You're not going to beat them one-on-one. I mean, we have a match with them, the Usos versus the Bludgeon Brothers at the greatest Royal Rumble ever. I don't think it's going to happen. You can check out the match if you like the Bludgeon Brothers, but that's about it. The Bludgeon Brothers are just too powerful right now, and I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon. Next we had Samoa Joe. Joe. Okay, enough of that. Yes, Samoa Joe is one of your new members of SmackDown Live with the Superstar Shakeup, and he defeated Sin Cara pretty easily. I mean, it was a good match. But afterwards, he had some words from Roman Reigns, and yeah, you can check that out. Check the match out, and it was a good debut for Joe. He's ready. He's ready to fight Roman Reigns, though. I can't wait to see it out at Backlash. It's gonna be good. So please check it out. Next we have the new women's champion. Carmella cashed in last week, as we all know, and she had a little celebration, or as we like to call it, Mellebration. Yeah, it was really good until she got interrupted by Charlotte Flair. As we all probably could have guessed that happening. And not much, she's just ready for the rematch. And I hope it's a good match. I hope it's a good one. Charlotte's had the title long enough, so I think Carmella should keep it a couple pay-per-views, and then give it to somebody more deserving, in my opinion. So, yeah, you can check that little segment out if you want. You don't have to. I didn't really care for it, but she is the champion, so we got to deal with it right now. Next we had Charlotte Flair defeated Billie Kay, and that match was really good. It was a great match. Went back and forth a lot. I did like how they put Billie Kay with Charlotte Flair in a match. It worked really well. They worked really well together. So you should really check that out. And then Asuka emerges on SmackDown. So I'm guessing this is gonna be awesome. We already saw a fight at WrestleMania, and we will see her fight actually next week with make her in-ring debut with Becky Lynch versus the Iconics. So this should be a really good match. I can't wait to see Asuka fight on SmackDown Live for the first time in a tag match. So that should be, or technically the first time ever. So it should be a really good match next week. So please check out that match. And finally, we have our main event: AJ Styles, your WWE World Heavyweight Champion, with Daniel Bryan versus the team of Aiden English and Rusev. And Paige made this main event up because of what happened earlier. If you do not remember, AJ Styles was going for the calf crusher. Didn't get it. He got it locked in, but Rusev never got a chance to tap out because Aiden English interrupted. And that's why Paige made this main event. Really good match. I mean, I don't know. It went back and forth a lot. It was awesome. AJ Styles teamed up with Daniel Bryan, Rusev and Aiden English in an epic main event. And Shinsuke Nakamura blindsided Styles as, it's just, this mean streak. I mean, he says he's sorry, and then next week he just comes and, they are really working good with this heel thing with Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm kind of starting to like it a little bit. It's really cool. And then, let's see. Big Cass shows up, baby. One of my favorite people. From Enzo's time in the league with Big Cass, I always love Big Cass. Big Cass just is intimidating. I hope they do something here. It's gonna be awesome. With Big Cass on the roster, I can't wait to see what SmackDown Live does with him. So yeah, this I don't know what's gonna come out of this. Shinsuke and Big Cass attacked each other. Shinsuke attacked AJ Styles and Big Cass attacked Daniel Bryan. So where's this all going? Daniel Bryan has a feud with, The Miz right now a little bit, and now Big Cass attacking him. Where are they going with Daniel Bryan? Who is Daniel Bryan's next opponent? I don't really know. It's I just can't wait to see. SmackDown Live has got some good talent now, and I love what they did with the Superstar Shakeup. The Miz came back. Because Daniel Bryan really wanted to fight him, so they allowed him to come back to SmackDown after leaving SmackDown to go to Raw. So, we did lose people, though, like Bobby Roode, Jinder Mahal, Dolph Ziggler, and Natalya made their way to Monday nights now, which I'm a little upset with Ziggler and Roode because I love Ziggler. Ziggler was back after his long hiatus, 7 weeks or whatever it was. And he was on fire. They weren't doing much with him, don't get me wrong, but his matches were really good. He did win a couple of them, but he never really won a title or anything. And I'm okay with that. As long as he showcases everything that he can do in a ring, that's good. So, but, I don't know. All in all, the Superstar Shakeup for the Blue Brand was pretty good. I wouldn't say it was phenomenal, because it did have some flaws in it, but I'd give the shakeup, I'd give it about a B. We did lose some good talent, but we gained some good talent. The Miz is back on SmackDown. Big Cass is on SmackDown now. The Iconics are going to be on SmackDown. The Absolution's on SmackDown now. Or, I don't know if they're going to call them Absolution anymore, but they're on SmackDown, so it's good. I like what they did with the shakeup, so I'll give it a B. And this week SmackDown will get another A+. It was awesome. if I can give it an A++, I'll do that too. It was an awesome SmackDown. So please like, share, subscribe, notify, press that notification button so you know when we go live on Sundays from 1 to 2 on our podcast, East Central Time. Please, it's a fun time on Sundays. We do go live for pay-per-views too, so please check that out. And until next week,